Why is it so cringy now to be disciplined? So a while back, I was chilling with my friend, right? And this friend I've known for a fucking long time, literally since kindergarten. We were playing in the sandbox, and now I know him like grade 12 after high school. And we have been just kicking it. We've just been chilling the entire time, building up to when high school was about to end. And around the day or the days before our graduation, we were just chilling in his car and we were just on the topic of like improving yourself because the summer was coming up, and like I was just thinking about, yo, we should go to the gym, we should do this and that. He has a cottage, so he was like, yo, we should go to the cottage and like chill there. And then randomly I was like, dude, I can't wait to just level myself up this summer and finally like do the things I wanted to do. You know what this fucker said? This guy gave me a very disgusted look right after I said that. And then I was like a little bit confused, like why is he giving me that look? And he was like, all right, so bro, you think you're David Goggins or something? I laughed, right? I laughed because I was like, oh, he's joking. Okay, like this type of friend I have, like we've known each other for a long time. He fucking knows shit about me, I know shit about him. We just constantly fucking roast each other the entire time. So I was like, okay. I was just laughing it off, right? And then I realized that he wasn't laughing. He was genuinely serious. He was looking at me and it was like, who do you genuinely think you are? Like that type of shit is corny. Like he told me that, like that type of shit is corny. I didn't even react with like emotion. Like even though in my head I was like fucking screaming and shit, like I just like looked at him and I was just curious, like why? Like why do you think that sort of behavior is corny? It's because back in like grade 9, I would also be hyper disciplined. This is around the time I started self-improvement. I became hyper disciplined and I really took my development very, very seriously. Like I wouldn't laugh at the same old like shitty jokes as people would say before. I wouldn't play games anymore. I wouldn't do anything like quote unquote fun. I would just do the good habits I had to do, and I would try to help people like hop on with me, and it did work for a while as well. So that's basically what I did. And around that time, apparently my closest friend since fucking kindergarten resented me for that. He now felt comfortable enough to come and tell me that, yo, when you were doing all of those disciplined acts, all of those things, saying these things, like having these ideas, like everyone thought you were cringy for that. And the bitch of it is that like at the time around like grade 9, when I was like actually doing all the good habits and stuff like that, and I was really, really ultra disciplined, he would literally help me. Like I was also starting YouTube around the time with like a different channel. I was trying many different things. And he literally offered to help me in my journey to become more disciplined. Like, isn't that kind of weird? Like how someone would at one point, like in your face, like pretend like they care about you, pretend like everything that you're doing is fine to them. And then once like you drop your guard down and they feel a little bit more comfortable, they tell you that, yo, yeah, the entire time I thought you were a fucking loser. Then I told him like straight to his face, like, listen, there's nothing wrong with wanting to improve yourself. He just kept saying shit like, oh bro, you think you're David Goggins, you think you're so like ultra disciplined, this and that, like bro, you're not that guy, all those types of things. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not David Goggins, I'm not any of these like types of people, but I can still aspire to like be like them or practice things that they do. Clearly they have their shit figured out. Like I wake up every single day, like at the time I woke up every single day just like wondering like, dude, why the fuck am I alive, bro? And I'm not even like, I just genuinely did not want to do anything. I did not want to do anything. Like fresh out of bed, I'm literally like on these disgusting sites, bro. Like you think like porn is bad, like dude, it was so bad. I knew the type of videos I wanted to watch by name, like word for word, bar for bar, down to the fucking punctuation, man. Like I'm a fucking sick individual. Like the only way to get out of that was through being ultra disciplined and actually taking control of my life. And those habits that I did were found cringy and were looked down upon by my closest friends. It was not only him, but I told the story through him because it's only now for some reason I realized this like type of thing that like literally anyone could be thinking anything about you. Anyone could be thinking anything about you. As a person who does like struggle with like coming to grips that like not everyone is gonna like you, and I've had to go through this journey of realizing, look, not everyone's gonna like you. You're gonna have to do things that no one will approve, not for them but for you. You think I fucking shaved my head bald so I can like impress my family? No, they're fucking like horrified. They thought I was like going crazy or something, and maybe I am. It's really about doing things for you and not for other people, and the only way to get better at realizing that is to make a decision that you want to do. It can be any decision that you want to do that will benefit you, but you know will get backlash from people around you. And it's also taking a deep evaluation of the people in your life. Because I never would have thought that my closest friend, right, since kindergarten, like imagine, like you were literally in the sandbox with this guy. And you, like, becoming more disciplined, you doing good habits, quite literally becoming happier. Like around the time where I was like very into self-improvement, I was very going into it, people would come up to me and be like, dude, you look a lot happier. Your ideas are a lot better. It seems like you're more active. Like, what the fuck? Are you like taking drugs or something? That was the happiest I've ever felt around that time. Happiest I've ever felt. And at the same time, that's the worst everyone felt about me. Like, that's very interesting, right? Nowadays, it's so cringy to say you want to become more disciplined, because people will only congratulate you on the things that everyone thinks is right, or everyone like can relate on, essentially. Because like in modern day, like everyone now, no one can really relate on being very disciplined. Like in terms of certain areas of maybe school or maybe work, like waking up in the morning not wanting to go to work or school or do this and that, and you still go, like, yeah, that's a level of discipline everyone can like relate on. Yeah, in terms of like fucking shaving your head bald, like starting a business and trying to make an unthinkable amount of money, or trying to be unthinkably successful, like literally passing expectations teachers, parents, like every adult figure in your life has set over here for you, but you're trying to reach like fucking all the way past that, like trying to do that. That is cringy. And you know why it's cringy to so many other people? Because it highlights their insecurities within themselves for whatever thing that you're trying to improve at. Okay, like imagine this, right? You start a business and you're starting up, right? And you tell people about it, and people will openly hate on you for being like, oh dude, you're starting a fucking business, like dude, you're not even getting successful, like things are not even doing it, like nothing's going off the ground, yada yada yada, whatever the fuck, right? And say your business becomes successful. Now you're like, say like you're like a millionaire or something. You have a lot of success in your business and you love the work that you do. Those same people, mark my words, if you are starting a business right now, like these same people will look at you back and be like, you're still a pussy, you're still a bitch because you got lucky. You're only successful because you got lucky. And it's not even just in business, it's in working out as well. Like I have trained for a long time to like gain the physique I have like right now. And people at the time while I was working out, they would be like, oh, like you're fat, you're this and that, like you're skinny fat, this and this and that. Like they'd just be like so fucking like weird about it, right? And now, since like I've leveled myself up to a certain point where like I'm very happy with my physique, like now, so not so much because like I fucking like fell off, but now I'm like getting back into it. But like at the peak of my physique, I was very happy with it. They're like, oh, you just got lucky, you got fucking steroids, like you got your shit in 2 seconds. And you think that they're joking about it, but dude, they're fully not. They are fully not. They'd say it all the time. They look at you with like serious emotion in their face because they feel so insecure about themselves that they feel the right to diminish any bit of accomplishment that you've had. Like the more you improve with these people, the worse they'll like you. And that is the worst type of person to be around. And I can't believe it took me like this long to fully realize it. But some people, they have to like fully experience like how shit something is in order to not do it. It's kind of like weird. Yet, instead of trying to fit in with this crowd, you don't even fucking like, who frankly doesn't even like you all that much, doesn't like you enough to see you grow clearly, then what is really the point? What's really the point of spending time with these people? When you feel your happiness, they don't want to spend time with you. And if they so happen to be around you, they'll act like they fuck with you. Just something I wanted to get off my chest. Something for you to think about. That's it.